Hello, pretty people. Welcome to Simply Delish Duo. Who here likes Chinese cuisine? I do.
Me too.
Well, you're in for a treat because we're going to show you how to make my favorite Chinese takeout dish, Chicken Chow Mein. Super easy, super delish. You guys, you have to try it. You will like it. It is so easy to make. So if you like this recipe and would like to see more, please subscribe to our channel by hitting that red subscribe button below. All right, guys, I'm ready to cook. Let me run through the list of the ingredients you will need. First of all, chicken. I've cut up 2 chicken breasts into small bite-sized pieces. Bite-sized, faster to cook, and just pop them in your mouth. You can also use chicken thighs if you like, but I prefer chicken breast. And while I chopped up my vegetables, I had it sitting in a easy marinade here of soy sauce and sesame seed oil. So about a teaspoon each of soy sauce and the sesame oil, which I stirred around. And you'll notice it's dark. That's because I've used a dark soy sauce. And then, of course, noodles. You will need chow mein noodles. You can get the fresh ones, but I prefer to get the dry noodles. And I'm using 4 bricks, and I think my package here comes with 6 bricks in total. And always go through with what the instructions say on the back of the package. And here it says to place in boiling water for 5 to 6 minutes, which I will do once I've got my chicken cooking. Now, let me go through the vegetables. We've got 2 cups of chopped cabbage. Oh, by the way, you can also use that pre-packaged coleslaw if you like, but I had cabbage sitting in my fridge, so decided to use that up. So 2 cups of cabbage, about a cup of carrots that I've julienned, some green beans, about half a cup of green beans, 3 green onions that I chopped up, celery, a piece of celery that I chopped up. I've reserved some onions to put on the top once my noodles are cooked, and some black pepper. You'll notice there's no salt because we will be using soy sauce, which we know there's a lot of salt in soy sauce. So that's our key ingredients. Now for the sauce, this is for the very end. We'll be pouring it on top of the noodles once we've placed the noodles in with the chicken and vegetables. I'm using soy sauce, about a tablespoon of soy sauce, and about a 1/4 cup of oyster sauce, and a 1/4 cup of water. So what I'll do is I'll place the sauces in my water, give it a mix, and at the end, we'll pour it on top of the noodles. So now I've run down through the list of the ingredients. Let's get ready to cook that chicken. So I've got my pan all hot and ready to go. I've added some sesame seed oil. And if you don't have sesame seed oil, go ahead and use vegetable oil. And unfortunately, my wok is a little small here. So I need to invest in a bigger wok. So in the meantime, I had to bring out this bigger pot here, pan I mean. So let me just get that chicken in. So this is in steps here. First step, of course, is the meat, because meat takes longer to cook. So we'll get the meat frying and get that cooking for a few minutes until it's nice, and you don't want it overcooked because we still have to place the vegetables in here. So let it cook for a few minutes and we'll be back. So my chicken just started cooking here, and it's time, my water is boiling, so it's time to throw in my noodles. And this, like the package says, will take about 5 to 6 minutes. And I'm not salting the water, again, because I will be using soy sauce at the end, so no salt in the water. So it's been about 5 minutes. It looks like my chicken is cooked, almost cooked. We don't want to dry it out, so please don't overcook this because we are using chicken breast. We don't want a dry chicken. So now it's time to throw in our veggies, because these will only take a minute or 2 tops to cook. So let me throw in the vegetables. And I didn't mention at the beginning, you can use any vegetable that you like. I'm actually cheating, not so much cheating, I'm copying the Chinese takeout that we always order from. This is the vegetables they use, so I'm copying. But you can use, like I said, any vegetables that you like, and even bean sprouts. But if you are using bean sprouts, do not cook them, just throw them on top at the end because we know they don't take that long to cook. And let's throw in the cabbage.
And the cabbage goes in last because it wilts fast.
Yeah, the cabbage cooks quickest. So yeah, so another minute or so. We're not going to throw in any sauce in yet. Like I said, we're going to wait. Our noodles are almost done. So I'm going to drain the noodles, have my veggies cook for another minute, drain my noodles, and we'll be back to throw in the noodles and the sauce. All right, my veggies look like they're ready. Had them cooking for 2 minutes tops. We'll add in the black pepper. Give it a nice mix. Let that cook in for a few seconds. And I've drained my noodles. And also I prepared the sauce. Like I mentioned before, we're using oyster sauce, soy sauce, and water. And I'll throw that in on top of the noodles. So let me place that aside. Give this another light toss here. Throw in my noodles. Such an easy recipe, guys. Look at that.
Now, this is perfect for when you're working late.
Yeah, it took us 15 minutes to cook. Throw in your sauce, and if you find that it's not salty enough, add more sauce in if you like. But for me, this is plenty. And just give it a nice toss. Whoops. As the vegetables go flying everywhere. Just one piece of celery.
Oh, it looks so good.
Doesn't it look good?
And it smells delicious.
It does. So much better than takeout. So much quicker. Easier than jumping in your car. Faster than jumping in your car or waiting for the delivery guy to drop off your food. And this is what I do at the end. I've reserved the green onions just to give it a little more splash of color. Not like there's not enough color in there with all the veggies. And we are ready to plate. So I hope you like our easy, delicious chicken chow mein. Thank you for watching Simply Delish Duo.